What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. As always, if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification button to stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays videos. And today, I would like to welcome you to episode 7 of the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowling Series, Season 2. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing my words up today. Anyways, before we get started, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things real quick. Number one, I did some recalculations of the characters, and I had a feeling this was going to happen. I thought I calculated everything correctly. I did not. So here's the deal. I told you guys in the first episode there was a chance that extras probably would not be played, but I thought even without the extras that all the characters would line up to a perfect tournament bracket. Apparently that has not been the case. This week, we have Lei Wulong and Jin Kazama versus Wang, Jin and Prototype Jack. Should be an interesting matchup, right? I noticed that there were two characters that were extras. Well, not really extras, but they would have added to the extra list, if you will. And they were Mokujin / Tetsujin and Unknown. Now, obviously, for Mokujin and Tetsujin, it would have been one or the other. And I could have used one. And Unknown, of course, is the final boss. So, unfortunately, I have to eliminate Mokujin and Unknown from the perimeters of the regular tournament. But don't worry, for my Unknown and Mokujin lovers, and I'm going to tell you, the reason why I'm eliminating them, not only because, you know, it would have been too many people and it would have been even, I'm also eliminating them because when you use them in the regular matchups and the fighting modes and even the bowling modes, they switch up different character styles while they're bowling, which I think is really cool. So don't worry, I'm not eliminating them from the season completely. They just won't be participating in the tournament. But I have something special planned for them when we get to the final episode. So make sure that you stay tuned. We got a little ways to go for that. Right now, we are on episode 7. So got some ways to go. But I do also have some other good news. For those of you who really love the Teachable Tuesdays Long Car Ride Chronicles, and you've been like, hey, Marcus, I know you said you're coming back. Do you have an official date for that? Yes, I actually do. Granted, and bearing that nothing crazy happens between now and November, we will be returning November 1st. So Long Car Ride Chronicles will be here or be back November 1st. So if you enjoyed that series, don't worry. I know I told you guys it's on a hiatus because of this, but it is coming back. So don't worry. I know you're like, dang, Marcus, November 1st seems like it's so far away. Trust me, it's not. It's going to be here before you know it. All right. And today, for Olipop, we are featuring the Cherry Coke flavor. And listen, I wasn't really a big fan of Cherry Coke growing up. Like, I thought it was mid. It was all right. But this right here is delicious. I mean, if you're a Cherry Coke fan, you'll really love this. Even if you're not a Cherry Coke fan, I think you'll still really like it. This is one of my favorite flavors. Let's go ahead and give it a sip. Yes, love it. All natural flavors, probiotic drink, only 50 calories, and a lot of fiber. So go ahead and get yourself an Olipop drink today from your local stores, Walmart, if you live in Florida, Publix, Target, Whole Foods, Sprouts, all those good places. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started today. Hopefully it's not a blowout like it was last week. Last week, jeez Louise, Paul and King put a hurting on Harong and Eddie Gordon. Hopefully it's a little closer. Or it might be another blowout. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get started for today's matchup. Lei Wulong, Jin Kazama versus Wang, Jin Prototype Jack. This is just a reminder that we have, well, not really a reminder because I didn't tell you guys, but we have 2 more episodes left of the first round of the tournament, and then we're going to proceed to the quarterfinals. So I'm pretty excited about this. Jin, by the way, is probably one of my favorite Tekken characters of all time. So yes, I do have a slight bias. I'm hoping that his team makes it far, but you know, that's not really up for me to determine, to be honest. But Wang Jin, he goes with his first couple, gets a 6. By the way, the team started with a 9 to spare. Prototype Jack is another character that has that feature where it helps you aim a little better. Let's see if this helps them. And they get a spare. All right, so both teams are starting off with a spare. Let's see what Lei Wulong does here. He gets 8 pins. All right. Can Jin get 9? Well, he gets 9 pins. I'm sorry. Can Jin get a spare here? Let's find out. All right, so that's 2 spares in a row for them. Let's see what this team does here. Wang, Jin, Ray. Nice slow ball. Oh, no. Oh, no. 7-10 split. Can Prototype Jack make up for it? Let's find. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I thought he was going to get that. Wow. That kind of sucks. That was a lot closer than we thought. And Lei Wulong gets a 4-10 split. I think it's the first time we've seen that this season. I think that might be the first time I've done this on this game. Can Jin get all the pins? No, he does not. A lot of splits going on right now. Not really any strikes. Can Wang Jin Ray get the first one? He does not, but Prototype Jack has a chance to get this pretty easy split. Go ahead and knock that thing on down, boy. All right, all right. Back to Lei Wulong. Let's see what he decides to do this time around. And an 8-10 split. Ugh, a lot of splits today. Really a lot of splits these past 2 games, to be honest with you. And Jin, oh man, we hate to see it. Good old gutter ball. Good old gutter ball. Is that going to cost them in the long run? We'll find out soon enough. Wang Jin Ray, he bows a very slow, kind of showing off his age a little bit. Little age joke. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When the other team capitalizes on a strike, when you get a gutter ball, that's not something you want. But Lei Wulong said, don't worry about it, fam. I got us covered, so that's what's up. The question is, what is Wang Jin Ray going to do now? And he does, okay, simple 7 pins. We like that. We can dig that. What is Jack going to do? A Prototype Jack, my bad. And he gets a spare. So far it looks like Team 2 is more in the lead. They got a little bit of edge, but it's not over yet. You know what I'm saying? We still got plenty of time. And ooh, I'm glad this wasn't a split. All right, Jin, can you get the spare? Let's see what you got. All right, that's what you needed. That's exactly what you needed. Now, what is Wang going to do? Can he get a strike and capitalize to see some more? Not quite. But 7 pins is good. 7 pins is good. We can take that. Prototype Jack, what is he going to do? And he gets another spare. So right now, Prototype Jack and Wang still have a slight lead, but hey, Jin and Lei Wulong are trying to keep it close. And, maybe I spoke too soon. Jin, them gutter balls is going to cost you. Let me tell you something. If Jin and Lei Wulong lose, remember, it was those 2 gutter balls that cost him. I'm just letting y'all know right now. If that happens, Jin has to blame himself, unfortunately. And, ooh, only 1 pin. I mean, that's better than a miss. So the score right now is 98-104. And I really think those gutter balls are going to come back to haunt them, although I could be wrong. Lei Wulong, he's doing everything in his power to make sure they stay in the game. Jin has to play his part. And Wang Jin Ray only gets 3. Not really good, but I think it should be an easy way to get a split, right? I mean, spare. I said split. What am I talking about? Spare. All right. Let's see what Lei Wulong does. All right, he got 3. All right, Jin. What you gonna do, man? You gonna knock down all 3? All right, cool. So Jin is redeeming himself. He said, I know I've been messing up. I'm sorry, fam. I'm gonna get us back in there. Wang, what does he do? Ooh, that's not good. All right. Can Prototype Jack make up for that? I think he can get all 3 pins again. Not quite. Not quite. So we go into the final bracket. I don't know who's going to win. I guess it depends on, what happens these next couple bowls. All right, not a strike. But Jin, can you get this spare? That's going to be all the difference. And he does. Okay, all right. So the most this team can get is 156. If he gets a strike, That's what they max out at. What is Lei Wulong going to do? He does not get a strike, but he gets close, and they end the game at 155. Now, the only way that Wang, Jinwei, and Prototype Jack can win is they have to get the first 2 strikes, and they have to get at least 6 points. So 2 strikes in a row and 6. If Wang doesn't get a strike on this one, it's game over. Let's find out. He rolls the ball. That's 1 strike. All right, can he get a second one? No pressure though. He gets a second one. All right, if he at least gets 6 points, it's GG. What is he gonna do? Oh, and he wins by 2. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of pressure. Like imagine, right? That's crazy. Really close game, by the way. Wang, Jinwei, Prototype Jack, they win. Lei Wulong and Jin, unfortunately, they go home. I'm a little sad that one of my favorite characters going home, but it happens. That was a lot of pressure, y'all. Like, imagine you have to get 6, and that last bowl was a little bit off. Not by much, but just a little bit. And they pulled it off by 2. Imagine if we would have had a tie. That would have been crazy. I gotta start thinking about what happens if a team has a tie. Do we do another round? I think so. I think we would have to. Y'all leave a comment below and let me know what we would do if that ever should come about. But again, Wang, Jinwei, Prototype Jack, they're moving on. And we have one more match next week. Just one more before we move on to the quarterfinals. It's been great. It's been amazing. As always, I thank you guys for tuning in. Marcus Frazier, Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, share this video. If you missed any other episodes, check the playlist. And until next time, I'll see you then. I think it's not working. There we go.